coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Let's do this. Yikes. Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. This is the Goin Deep Show. I'm the fucking kid. Joining me, it's someone I've been kind of anticipating getting in here with me. She's an adorable person. She is. I see her usually twice a week.
Yeah. And now he brought me to the studio because I'm the bartender and he wants to get drunk more often.
It's gonna be easier this way.
So
It's cheaper.
Needless to say, she's gonna be a terrible, terrible influence on me. Not like she's not already. It's the bartender.
Hello.
She's also brought a friend of hers. Boss. Is it Boss Babe or Boss Biatch? What do you prefer?
Biatch.
BB or double D's?
BB with the double D's.
BB with the double D.
Do you seriously have double D's?
No.
What?
Sounded good though, right?
A single D.
Why don't you
We got
have
two of them,
They're
so they're
D.
double
They're D.
D's.
If you count both of them, they're double for sure.
If you want to reach out to our show studio at Goin Deep Show. Okay, let's get on with it. Here's what happened. Before we started this thing, we're over here running all of our great stories. Halloween time, everybody. You told a horror story right before we started about bloody cooch.
Yeah, last Halloween happened to be on my period. It was great. So, got finished. Made a nice blood scene. And got a happy Halloween from the guy.
What's your take on that banging during the period?
Extra moist.
Yeah, extra moist. Does it feel different? Because my ex used to love that shit.
Feels very wet.
Just Scotch guard your sheets. You're fine.
No,
You're
we're
horniest when you're in a period.
throw 'em.
So.
Really? Yeah, she was too. I want to talk to you. So, I don't want to talk ages, but I know that I've been reading some articles lately. It was pretty much. It scared me. Articles scare me sometimes because you have to think to yourself, how does this influence my world? What it was, women spend part of. They're like two different people. You get to the point with kids.
Women are only two different people?
No.
Personalities.
Wait, no. Like your first part of your life up until like menopause, and then you go over that mountain of that, and then you're a whole different human being after that. You know, and this is weird to say and weird to bring up at this time, but I read it just before I got here. In my head is just like, wait a second. Me being the age I am, thinking I need to find somebody in my life to try to like settle in with and be with and all this shit. It's like, wait a second. I can settle in with this person that I'm going to be with at this age, and like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they're going to be a whole different fucking human being. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Seriously, I got to fucking think about this shit?
But you're also asking us about menopause, like...
Or you could have you could wake up to a different.
It's the only reason I'm asking.
What do you want?
The only reason I'm asking was because, like, I seriously just read it. Okay, no, it's the thing. Do you guys? You're far from this. I get it, but you do have to prepare for this. I've seen women go through this. My ex's mother, and she seriously was like a different person, man. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
One time I went up to my mom and dad's house and surprised my mom. She's standing on the porch in the middle of winter shoveling with sandals on and a nightgown. Menopause is a straight motherfucking thing.
I know.
You cannot. It's out of control.
So she got better, though.
These are the conversations that I want to have when
It's a hot flash.
the adorable people come
I
in.
feel like
It's just
that
a
would
hot
make my
flash.
woman, like, more attractive to me. She's, like, out shoveling snow.
My dad called her crazy, but I mean, it is
Her
what it
slippers?
is.
It's like, damn,
Right?
this bitch is hardcore.
Right?
Frostbite, fuck you.
What are you going to do in the bedroom? You don't care about
Right?
shit.
No.
She's hot and ready.
As long as that pussy's not as frigid as her feet is. Anyway, I thought that was a weird curveball to kind of throw out here at the beginning of it. I'm sure, bartender, you haven't had to think about this thing. You're too young still.
Yeah, I'm lucky with genetics. My mom just went through menopause like 5 years ago, so I got a good 25 years if I live that long.
Well, I think
Bitch.
the first time I met you and you told me actually how old you were, I was like, fuck you. You know, it's...
I still haven't grown my boobs yet. Like, I'm not worried about menopause. I'm still going through puberty.
Boobs
They're on their way. They have a good start.
Going through puberty.
With their Golden Girls t-shirt on. Hey.
See, this is why I brought the menopause thing up. Yeah. Boobs are overrated, I think.
Thank you.
So are butts, though. Can we talk about
No.
I may be proud of something.
Come on.
Why are butts overrated?
I don't know.
I can tell you this right now.
Have one?
I can tell you this right now. When I'm banging, I can bang regular missionary, whatever. But as soon as that fucking turnover, if that ass is fucking perfect, I got to really hold on for dear life. I can fucking come in no time because the ass is so fucking good. Love the ass. Big ass guy. It's because I had a wife who had huge titties for like 20 years, man. Just these big old fucking cannons. And I was just, okay. Once you have that.
No, I've had it because, children stuff. But I've had it, and like when I had big boobs, though, I apparently didn't have a face because no one ever looked at it.
Yeah, well, that's
it was only that part. It was all boobs.
First of all, okay.
Any conversation, I was like, "Hello, up here."
Up here.
Your
At least when
Bitches
they're
ain't gonna
looking
talk
from the
back.
back, I can't tell. I can't see it.
I did some creep searching on your Facebook. You've got a face. She's like one of the. I've told this to people before. You have one of the most attractive faces I think I've ever seen.
She's very gorgeous.
She is, absolutely.
Let's switch this to YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me get some fame.
She was concerned I was grooming her earlier by showing her a bunch of porno.
It was fun porno, though.
That was kind of weak compared to the ones I watched, but whatever.
It was random. It was so random, though,
They don't
It was,
they
hey,
didn't
check
last
this
long
out.
enough. Like 20-second clips. Like you're like not even almost there, and then it's switched to the
Back in the
next.
day, that's all you got, man.
It's so confusing.
I'm so much older than you. I would,
Yourself, though, it's like takes 20 seconds. So, I mean, what's the difference?
yeah, exactly.
What kind of toy do you got?
Girl, shit, I got a couple.
Perfect segue, everyone.
Papa Smurf as well.
What we do sometimes here on the show, which we haven't done in a long time, is talk about what we're drinking. Because someday we wish that we'll have a sponsor, even though we just will never have a sponsor. But what are we pounding today, everybody?
Peppermint schnapps.
So Anita was like, "I'm outside to pick you up," and I was like, "I didn't brush my teeth. Let's go grab some peppermint schnapps." I forgot.
I like the honesty. I do.
I was like, bitch, I thought I saw something when you were in the car.
I knew this was a talk show, and
They come in, they got double fists ready to go.
well, that was for another reason, but
Where are we going with this, guys? Trying to figure it out. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I initially thought about like what I was going to call you when it came to the show.
yeah.
And when you're a bartender, you're technically like a cheap therapist. You hear everybody's fucking problems.
See it,
Yeah.
too.
You have to deal with some shit.
She actually bartends too. We both bartend.
So you guys both are.
So we both have had our share of shit.
Be therapist.
Yes.
What is like one of the most pathetic fucking stories or things? Is there some
I
weird
have
like
one right now. When I very first started and I hadn't bartended, I've worked in bars and for other reasons. But this guy came in. I don't think I've seen him since. But he was just like kind of sad. He said he was still living with his ex-wife, but he had like moved down to the basement or something. And then he got this like crazy credit card bill. He didn't know what it was for. And he like tried to find out, and they said like it was just a bunch of batteries. And then he found this.
Oh, shut the
He
fuck
found
up.
this box with like a bunch of. His wife had a bunch of vibrators and stuff. Restocked her batteries on his charge card.
Are you serious?
Batteries are cheap.
And I was just like, "Why are you telling me this? Do you need another beer or no?"
The thing, okay. The thing about that is, okay, do you think he had a problem with the toys versus himself? Because a lot,
I think it was the money. It was like $300. It's kind of a lot.
to me, dude, I've spent
batteries?
I've bought women vibrators that cost that much. Like
Well, for sure, that's a vibrator, though. She's just buying batteries.
But yeah, this is a rechargeable USB thing. I'm smart. I don't need no fucking
No,
batteries.
because
and
guess
shit.
what? I had a recharge. I tried to buy a rechargeable one time, not to cut you off, but like there was some kind of short in it and it wouldn't shut off, so I couldn't take the batteries out. I had to hide it, and it was still going. I'm like, what do I do with this? It's like bzzz, everywhere I put it. I'm like, wrap it in towel, stick in the drawer. Like I can still hear it. Like this is.
Somebody's out back with a jackhammer. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sorry, kids. Just ignore that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, never again. I'm gonna be able to remove the batteries when I need to.
I just was looking at an article about is there such a thing as addiction to masturbation addiction?
Yes.
Okay. And so what justifies the addiction? Because to me, I seriously found that FickFap website, whatever the fuck it was that my friend sent me the other day. And I was like, I'm flipping through it, I'm looking through it, I'm like, dude, I'm getting fucking cranked up. I'm ready to roll. I want to do some shit. I'm like, I got to get work done though. So I got to go crank one out in order to get fucking past the thing. It's almost like a means to an end. It's like, I got to get through this so I can get over there.
Gets you motivated. That's what you do in the morning to start your day off.
What's the longest you guys have gone without having an orgasm?
Who keeps track of that? Because I've been asleep. Like, girls have wet dreams too, so who knows? And I don't remember all my dreams.
Wake up and be like, whoa, what's going on here?
Why?
Shit.
Who peed my pants?
A dream? Who did this to me?
I've went without sex for almost 3 years.
3?
Almost. Well, 2.5. A little over 2.5.
I went over 2.
So you must have been masturbating like fucking crazy.
Couple tours in a
Actually, maybe in the beginning. But they kind of forget. Well, if you're a mom, you forget. Because you're like, oh, sexy time. And they're like, mom! And you're like, oh, never mind.
Just kidding.
The only time I ever held off, a year ago, I was dating a woman who's from the other side of the state. When she would leave, I'd be like, okay, I'm not fucking jacking off. The only time I would say, and she thought it was good. She thought it was hot. She's like, dude, you're not fucking masturbating. I'm like, no, I'm not going to fucking masturbate. You come back, you're the only one who's getting me off. That's what I told her. And she came back, and it was fucking spraying the walls, man. Because it was backed up for so fucking long.
On the wall, or you just sprayed the wall?
Both. So, and she thought that was fucking hot. Her problem was she couldn't decide if she wanted it in her or if she wanted it in her mouth. You're like, she wanted it in her one way or the other, through the fucking mouth or through the fucking twat. So
let's do both.
That's for round two. So I don't know. I think I can hold off. I have good willpower that way, but I can't be looking at fucking shit like I was looking at on my phone. No way. Can you imagine, like, if you thought when you were a kid, do you think to yourself, I'm going to have a device in my hand and I can look up anything I want. Show me the biggest titties ever. Hey, Siri, show me some fucking big titties. And then, boom, they just show up.
I mean, I was born in the 80s, so now.
What do you want to search for?
Like, Atari.
Siri. Fuck off, Siri.
Siri's like, Atari porn. Beep, beep. No, no. Not at all.
Okay. I told you before we recorded, I was talking about my awful, terrible shit in the face story.
Oh, yeah, the
so
69.
nasty. Oh, man.
The 69 that turned into doo-doo brown.
She just thinks she was farting, or what exactly was that?
It doesn't matter. You should even try to hold that in.
First of all, I've had a girl fucking queef and fart in my fucking face. Well, fart in my face, and that was the thing. And it's just like, you just keep plugging along. You try to just keep on going. What are you going to do? It's like heat of the moment, literal fucking butthole heat of the moment.
Do you think they knew that they were doing it? Do you have suspicions that they did?
I don't think she did know. Because I kept trying to tell her, she was real stiff. She was young, and I was trying to I'm like, just relax.
You can't relax if you have bubble guts.
But I told her not to relax. Afterwards, I was like,
you relaxed a little too much.
Stop relaxing, goddammit. What the
Don't
fuck?
relax the bowels. Just your titties.
Relax your body.
Okay, so has there been any embarrassing thing? It came up. I mean, the period horror story that you Halloween did the other day. That's not
hilarious.
That big a deal.
I was messing with a guy, and he just bought brand new Egyptian cotton sheets that were white and beautiful. We got done having sex. He's like, "Oh my god, you bled on my brand new sheets," and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I did." Shoot me in the foot.
Oop.
Embarrassing.
I took a girl's virginity one time, and she bled all over this blanket, and it was one of my favorite blankets of all time.
You guys just don't know about sand remover.
What? I fixed the sheets. Plus, I have
Shout
all
it out.
pair as well.
This is her inner mommy's coming out right now, I think.
Oh, grass stains, blood, whatever.
OxyClean works good for that too.
I think, I don't know, it's embarrassing. I guess this one time, like it went a little too far back in my throat, and then I was like, oh, hold up. And I just ran in the bathroom and like threw up a little, but then I came back, everything was fine. I was like, I'm good.
Came back, kept going.
So that's not that embarrassing, right?
No, definitely not.
No, that's not that bad. No, I can't get a big old dick. That's just fucking. anyone who listens to this podcast, please never pull that clip of me saying that, and don't turn it into a soundboard, okay? I say that all the time. I say some shit like that, and they're like, kid, we're gonna have a soundboard of you saying you just suck a big black dick or some shit. You know, it's like fucking, no. Sorry.
I'll buy it.
Not happening.
How about that big black pump it up?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
First,
of course it's black.
I want to talk about something with you guys, okay? You ever heard of Meat Spin? Meatspin.com. Meat Spin.
You and all these weird sites.
Wait, like meat, like MEAT? Or
yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
It's not like blackpeoplemeat.com. You know, if you've heard of that.
No, so I pictured in my head like one of those big like sausages, like spin the bottle.
Meat Spin is a dude fucking a dude.
Ooh. Oh.
And the guy at top's dick is just spinning around. But
like a helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter.
Oh, because they're doing like a little swirl.
But the song that's playing is "You Spin Me Right Round." It's a famous website from back in the day. If you go to Wikipedia and look it up or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm not looking up. I'm asking my gay friends and I'm giving them a tip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ask someone about that. I'm sure your gay friends are gonna know about this.
Like, have you done this? No. Well, you're welcome. Now you know.
Now you know how and what to do.
My problem with the whole thing was it used to be a website where you could just type in meatspin.com and boom, it would show up and you'd randomly send it to your friends and you could mask the domain. So they were like, oh, what is this? And you click it and it's just boom, it just pops up and fuck. The internet is so fucking watered down and bland now. The other day we had everybody in here and I was trying to find where this fucking meat spin was to show everybody on the screen because I love making some horrific shit. I've showed on this TV, we have showed 2 Girls, 1 Cup to people who've never seen it.
I don't want to. I never have, but I know enough.
We've done this before where, like, let's say you have to use the bathroom, okay? And you get up and you leave. I'll just bring it up and put it up on the screen so you can't help.
I thought you said you'd give me a cup to
reenact it. That's one boy holding a solo cup for you. But we would, if somebody said they hadn't seen it, I would put it up on the screen so when they came back in, they would be looking up at the screen like, oh my God, what is it? Oh my God!
Oh, just kidding, I saw it.
Yeah, of course.
I've already seen it.
Yeah. We love horrifying people.
I haven't, it's nasty.
You have?
I believe.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
No.
It's the worst.
It's so nasty.
Ouchie.
No.
Mm-mm. You ever seen Frosty? You'll never eat Frosty again. You'll never have a Wendy's Frosty ever again.
I was thinking Frosty the Snowman. I'm like, I don't know. Is it bigger than a carrot?
Is it bigger than a carrot? Probably. It's probably bigger than a carrot.
What is Frosty's? His nose is a carrot. What's his dick?
I don't have one.
His eyes are made out of coal.
Yeah.
It's got buttons
Cucumbers
too.
don't grow.
What the fuck? It stops after the last button. What's going on? There's nothing else there. It's not fair. Yeah, we should make a snowman this winter for sure.
Just 3 big balls.
And make our own snowman.
So I want to talk about something. We started off the show talking about the drunkest or you being the bartender, stuff like that. Like,
oh yeah.
What is it? I was gonna ask you, what is the most drunk you've ever seen me? Have I been in there really belligerent, or have I been okay? Because sometimes I'll go in there and I'm like you're.
Unfortunately, not yet. But now I'm gonna.
You're gonna really
well,
throw
you
it
don't
down.
remember meeting me though, so there's something wrong with that.
Try a little harder.
I met you at Chet's. Right? Oh shit! I mentioned the. Oh god.
Maybe it was that night.
Oh, there we go.
But you know, if I'm not working, then I'm also shit faced. If I just go in there and I'm not working,
so we try not to go there. And she's
well, I was gonna ask you.
Shit faced. Yeah.
How do you separate fun from work though?
I don't.
That's good.
Why
you can't. You really can't. As a bartender,
why would you want to
can't.
do that?
I've been in my bar drunk numerous times, so.
All right, we're down to the last minute of this show. 20 minutes went by pretty quick. We're gonna get some more drinks in us, take a little pee break.
No, I'm gonna come back. There's gonna be 2 girls eating shit on the TV. I'm not taking any pee break.
Probably.
Nobody's leaving the couch.
Probably.
Although if you leave and come back, there might be 2 girls doing something else.
We have spooned together before.
Aww, yeah.
Rubbing each other's hair.
Cuddling is good. I had some girls soliciting me for some cuddles last night. I just kind of.
Freeze the soul.
Yeah. Everyone, if you want to reach the show, send us an email, studio@Goin Deep Show. You can hit thegds.com. There's all the old episodes. Subscribe to the show. Do all that crap that everybody tells you to do. We've been doing this show for almost 20 fucking years, and it's the same crap every time we do it. So, I was talking about me getting shit in the face. It's just fucking awful. It's terrible. For the rest of the crew here, it was dark brown. It was like if Bob Ross was. Anyway, chill to the next one.